Hello again and welcome back. If you were just watching, we just had our Rocket League match against Mount Vernon University. Unfortunately, the Pioneers fell 1-3. But now we're going to have another chance at making the playoffs when our Pioneers are going up against Tiffin University. We have the lobby set up, so let's take a look at the roster once again. Just remind ourselves who will be playing today. So we have our captain, senior Grant Swan, Thaxter 21, sophomore Austin Offerberger, Ozio, Kyler Wheeler, Raylick Law. I do not believe Chris Permy will be playing today. I think he's doing stuff with football. But yeah, the Pioneers fell 1-3 against Mount Vernon. But here's the thing about this match with Tiffin. If Marietta beats Tiffin, then they make it into the playoffs. If they do not win, then that means it will come down to the Ohio Northern Manchester match. If Ohio Northern wins, then Marietta is out of the playoffs. If Manchester wins, then Marietta gets into the playoffs. So really, it's just win and you're in is really what it comes down to. So right now we're just getting everything here set up. So before the game starts, just going to give a very quick announcement, a reminder that we do have our team store set up. So if you were looking to get some Marietta Esports swag, you can do so by going to bit.ly/MCBSN2021. We have t-shirts, long sleeve and short sleeve. We have navy blue, we have white, we have gray with variations of our esports logo. We have hoodies, we have backpacks. You can even get your own jersey. So you can just go to bit.ly/MCJersey2021 to order your jersey. But orders have to be placed by March 15th. So if you're watching this live, you only have a couple days. Now I'm getting the game audio set up because everyone's getting to the lobby. So we're probably going to get things started here. So I'm going to go into the game as soon as we get this underway. Here we go, folks. This time Marietta will be orange side and Tiffin will be blue side. This is a best of 5 series. Marietta needs this to make it to the playoffs. Thaxter is going to demo Nova, but Nova is going to make the goal very early on for Tiffin. Ozio was trying to go there, but the goal was exposed. So in 6 seconds, Tiffin does strike first. We see Nova's going to try to take control of the ball, but Ozio is going to knock it away. Clean is there, though, but you see Thaxter is going to try to set the play. Ozio is going to try to take control, knock it over Hungry Hippo. But Clean is going to be retaking control of the ball. Raylick's going to knock it to the middle. Thaxter is going to go for the play, but Nova is there with the block. Thaxter is going to kind of disrupt that a little bit. But Raylick's going to take it away from Nova. Hungry Hippo is going to be trying to set the play for Tiffin. Ozio will disrupt. And actually going to get demoed by Hungry Hippo. Clean's going to go for the play. But now Hungry Hippo is going to take control of the ball, but fights with Raylick about it. Nova's going to tip it into the air. And Ozio has control, but Clean's going to take it away. Hits it, but wide right. Thaxter is now going to try to set up the play, but it's taken away by Hungry Hippo. Raylick's going to knock it into the air. Nova's going to recontest and keep putting pressure on Marietta, and Ozio will knock it away. But now Clean's going to try to set up a... So Tiffin's putting up a lot of pressure onto Marietta. Now Hungry Hippo is going to be putting it into the air. He's going to center it up for Nova, but Marietta is able to knock away. But Hungry Hippo is there to recontest, using all of his boost to keep the ball on Marietta's side of the field. Thaxter and Ozio basically blocked each other, but they were able to deflect a little bit. Nova goes for the shot, but doesn't quite get it. Ozio's now going to be knocking it into the air. And Raylick wants to make the play, but Hungry Hippo takes it away from Raylick, and Nova's going to take it away from Thaxter. Now Clean is going to set the play, but Raylick and Hungry Hippo are going to fight for it. Hungry Hippo goes for the shot, but it just hits the top crossbar. Nova does the same thing. Now Clean's going to try to finish it up, but Ozio will knock it away. And now Clean's going to be taking the ball over. Hungry Hippo will knock it over. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remains in game 1. Nova goes for the shot, but Ozio is there with the save. Hungry Hippo's going to try to set the play for Clean. And doesn't even have to. He just makes the goal himself. just kind of bounces into that corner. So now Tiffin is up 2-0 with the game about halfway over. Nova tips into the air. Ozio is going to be knocking it away. Ozio will fight with Clean, and Clean's going to be able to disrupt that, but Nova will demo Thaxter. Raylick goes for the shot, but Hungry Hippo is there with the save. Raylick's trying to disrupt Tiffin, but Nova tries to make the play, but doesn't connect with the ball. Ozio is going to go for the shot, but Clean is there to block. Raylick knocks it over, but Hungry Hippo's right behind there with the save. So now Hungry Hippo's going to take the ball over and gets demoed by Thaxter, but Nova's still fighting for the ball. Thaxter's knocking away from Nova. But here comes Hungry Hippo looking to make the play for Tiffin. Hits the crossbar. Nova's going to try to get the follow-up. Also hits the crossbar. Clean tries to make the play, but doesn't hit the ball. Hungry Hippo's going to go for the strike, but Thaxter is going to try to knock it away from him. Nova will recontest. 1:30 remains in this game. Clean's going to be knocking away. Marietta's got to try to get something on the board. Raylick's going to go for the play, but it's going to go to the left. Right, sorry. Nova tips it away. And now Nova's going to try to go for the shot, but the ball goes over his head. Ozio knocks it away, but Hungry Hippo is there to recontest. Clean's going to be setting up for Nova to make the shot, but it's just a little bit to the right. Now Clean's going to be trying to center the play. Ozio will be there for the block. Hungry Hippo is going to recontest over there. 1 minute remains. Marietta still needs 2 goals for this game. So Thaxter is going to get demoed, and this may be Tiffin's opportunity to secure this game, but Ozio is going to say, no, we're not done yet. He's going to drive in reverse and blocks Hungry Hippo, but it doesn't have to after Hungry Hippo knocks it away. Thaxter's going to try to center up the ball, but Clean is there to knock it over. Raylick's going to be putting it into the air, seeing if he can make the play, but Hungry Hippo is there for the block. Thaxter is going to be knocked away. 30 seconds remains. Ozio's trying to recontest, but now there's 20 seconds remaining. Nova knocks it away from Raylick. Clean is going to be taking the ball over to Marietta's side. Thaxter is there to contest. I'm going to see if he can take it away from Clean. Does get the juke. But now there's only 10 seconds remaining. The ball is getting close to Marietta's side. Raylick is there with the save, but with only 3 seconds left, it's looking like that Tiffin will secure game 1, even if Marietta makes a goal here. So with that, Tiffin will win the first game. It is a best of 5, but Tiffin will take the that first one. Yeah, that first goal, it just was not properly blocked by Marietta, but after that, they've just been struggling offensively. Tiffin's been doing a really good job keeping the pressure on Marietta's side. We saw that Marietta only had 2 shots at the goal, whereas Tiffin had 10. Once again, Marietta needs to win this to guarantee a spot in the playoffs. They can lose and still possibly make it, but it's not guaranteed. So see if Marietta can make adjustments. A lot of fighting in the center. Hungry Hippo's going to try to take control of the ball, but Thaxter's going to knock it away from him. Hungry Hippo's going to be bringing the ball over to Marietta's side. Raylick is going to knock it away, but Nova is there to recontest. Clean and Thaxter are going to be fighting. Ozio is going to be able to get the block. Hungry Hippo is going to get the rebound and make the shot. Ozio wins the tip battle, but Clean and Nova are there to take control of the ball. Clean's going to be flying in the air to set the play, and just an open shot there is able to get the juke from Marietta. That is just a sick play there by Clean. Actually, Hungry Hippo gets credit for that. So Clean put it in the air, and Hungry Hippo tipped it underneath to make the goal. That is well coordinated right there. So now Red's going to be going for the shot. Hungry Hippo knocks it into the air. So just like this, Tiffin is already up 2 goals early on. Going to make it very difficult for Marietta to come back in this game. But it's not impossible. There's still a lot of time remaining, but they have to be able to strike. Rayleigh goes for the shot. Hungry Hippo there is there with the block. And Nova's going to go for the shot, and he's able to sink it in. So now Tiffin's up 3-0 with 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. Now Ozio tries to go for the block, but doesn't quite get it. Nova's able to tip it away from him. And this is a huge lead for Tiffin in game 2. And Rayleigh will demo Nova to try to slow things down. Well, Hungry Hippo goes for the shot, but Thaxter is there with the save. So he's going to be trying to make the play. Nova is there to recontest and block it away from Rayleigh's attempt at a goal. But Marietta's goal is exposed once again, but Ozio is back in time. Nova tries to make the play, but Thaxter will fight for it. Now, a lot of fighting over by Marietta's goal. Hungry Hippo wants to try to make the play and set up, or at least set it up for clean. But he's going to be there to keep the pressure onto Marietta's goal. Ozio's going to pass over to Rayleigh, knocks it over to Tiffin's side. And then Nova's going to be tipping the ball over, but the goal is somewhat exposed. Thaxter's going to try to make the shot, but Nova is there for the block. Now Thaxter's going to be trying to put the pressure onto Tiffin, setting up the play for Rayleigh. Goes for the goal, but it's just a little bit to the left. Nova is there to recontest. Now we're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Marietta still needs 3 goals to at least tie it up. Raylaigh's going to be trying to set up the play, but not a whole lot of follow-up. Hungry Hippo does miss. It ends up bumping Ozio, which disrupts his ability to make a play. Now Rayleigh and Ozio are trying to get control of the ball, but Nova's going to use his boost to regain control and setting it up for Tiffin to strike. And that's exactly what Clean is able to do. So Nova is going to center up the play and just keep it in the air long enough for Clean to go in to make the shot. So yeah, Rayleigh's going to make the shot, but a great block there by Nova. And Rayleigh is going to be making a shot. Hungry Hippo is going to be making the block, and Thaxter does get onto the board. So despite the fact that Tiffin is up, we see a great play there. Rayleigh passes it over. Thaxter's going to go for the shot. Goes over Tiffin's head. Clean tries to go for the block, but is not able to do so. All right, we got about almost a minute and a half remaining in this game here. Marietta is still down by 3. Hungry Hippo is going to demo Ozio. Rayleigh is going to try to take the ball in the middle, but Nova will knock it away from him. Then we see Thaxter's going to knock it away. Clean trying to go for the goal. Hungry Hippo is going to try to set up the play again. Thaxter will knock it away. Now there's 1 minute remaining. Marietta still needs 3 goals. And there's one! So that was a great play there. Just look at what happened here. Thaxter takes control of the ball, sees Nova coming, knocks it away from it. Ozio is there to knock it into the goal. Hungry Hippo's not able to defend. So there's 1. So Marietta is down by 2 with about a minute remaining. And we saw how quickly Ozio was able to score in the match with Mount Vernon. Now we're going to see Ozio and Rayleigh taking the ball over to Tiffin's side. But Hungry Hippo is there to block Tiff. The Clean will knock it away. Nova there with the save. Thaxter, though, is going to recontest. Hungry Hippo is also there. Pick the ball high in the air. Ozzy's going to try to take it away from Clean. Sets up in the air. Rayleigh is trying to get the right angle. It bounces off. Clean's going to be knocked away. Thaxter doesn't quite connect with 30 seconds remaining. Raylick knocks it into the air, trying to go for the shot, but Hungry Hippo's going to go for the shot, but Raylick is there with the save. Clean wants to get the ball in, but Raylick's going to knock it over to the side. But time is ticking away. Marietta still needs 2 goals. Clean is going to try to make a shot himself. And Nova is just kind of in Marietta's goal. Maybe trying to body block. But Clean is going to secure the goal at the very end. So that will secure game 2 for Tiffin. The Hungry Hippo sets it up. And Clean's just right there with the goal exposed and knocks it in. So with that, Tiffin will take game 2. It'll be 2-5 in Tiffin's favor. Marietta made a lot more shots at the goal, but just didn't quite get it in. And I'm just checking to see if Marietta wants a break. Because it is match point for Tiffin. And it looks like everyone is ready, so we'll be getting game 3 up here very soon. As soon as the lobby timer goes down. So once everyone gets in here and joins, we will have game 3 for you. This is match point for Tiffin. So just looking at the standings, I'll get the game here set up. So with this, Tiffin is already in the playoffs for sure. But if Marietta can beat Tiffin, then they'll also get in. Otherwise, it's going to come down to the match between Ohio Northern and Manchester. And we're going to see Nova getting demoed early on by Ozio. Marietta's trying to put on the aggression. They know what's at stakes here. Marietta wants to get into the playoffs. Nova is going to be trying to go for the shot. Thaxter's there with the save. Clean tries to follow up, but Ozio is going to beat him to the punch. Hungry Hippo is now going to be trying to make the play, but Raylick is there for the block. Nova is there to recontest, but it's get knocked away from him. Clean's going to try to retake control of the ball. Just kind of hovering over the crossbar. Raylick's going to try to make the hits, at least trying to keep pressure onto Tiffin's side. And you see everyone's fighting for the ball. The goal is exposed, and Nova's just going to knock it right in. And we've seen this a couple times from Marietta. They go all in on offense. And Nova just makes a hit from downtown, and there's no one there to block. Now we see Raylick's going to be trying to set up the play, but Nova's going to knock it away. Thaxter's going to try to center it up. Thaxter's going to be trying to contest, but Nova's going to take control of the ball. Ozio tries to knock it away, but doesn't quite work. Clean goes for the shot, but it's just a little bit to the left. Now we see Nova's going to be trying to make a play, but Thaxter does knock it over. He's going to try to get it away from Hungry Hippo, but he and Clean are both there to defend. Ozio is going to be there to recontest. See, Raylick is going to be trying to set the play, knocking it over Clean, but Clean's going to tip it away from the center. Nova will take control of the ball, but Thaxter is going to be able to knock it away from him. Relic is going to take control now over on the right side, trying to set up the play, but Hungry Hippo is going to knock it away from him. But both Relic and Ozzy are going to fight for the ball with Hungry Hippo. Hungry Hippo is going to steal some boost and setting it up for Nova to make the shot, and he's going to make the goal. Now Tiffin's up 2 goals with less than 3 minutes. Marietta needs this game. They have to win this game to keep the series alive. Now Clean's going to try to set the play, but Relic's going to knock it away. Axter's going to try to go for the shot, and he's able to get onto the board. A much-needed goal there by Thaxter. Ozio sets it up, hits the crossbar, but Thaxter is there to follow up. It does hit the crossbar, but it angles into the goal. So now Marietta is only down by 1 goal, folks. So can Marietta come back in this? They need to come back from this. Thaxter's going to be trying to fight for control over the ball, but it's going to be knocked away by Tiffin. Hungry Hippo's going to be recontesting, and Clean's going to knock it away in the middle. Goes over to Thaxter, but Hungry Hippo is trying to bounce the ball, use the man to set the play. But it goes up into the crossbar. Clean's going to try to make the shot, and so is Nova. Doesn't quite work. Now Thaxter's going to try to take control. Actually, no, Relic's going to use his boost to knock it over Thaxter. Clean's going to knock it over to the side, but it's going to get demoed by Relic. Ozio tried to make the play, but didn't quite connect. Thaxter's going to bounce it towards the middle. Hungry Hippo is going to contest it. Relic will knock it away from both Hungry Hippo and Clean, but Nova is going to be there to contest. Relic will try to knock the ball over, and Ozio wins the fight with Nova. Now Thaxter's going to go for the shot, tips it, but it's just a little bit too far to the right. Clean is there to block it. Now Hungry Hippo is going to try to set the play. Gets demoed, and the ball goes wide right. Now Thaxter's got control of the ball and loses control of the ball. Now Clean's going to be knocking it over to the other side of the field. Nova tries to make a play, but it's contested. Ozio's going to hit the ball towards Tiffin's goal, hits the crossbar. Thaxter's going to try to make the play, but Hungry Hippo's going to get credit with the save. 1 minute remains. Marietta needs at least 1 goal to stay alive. If Tiffin holds, then it's GG. And Hungry Hippo is going to try to make a goal to prevent Marietta from being able to take this into overtime. Ozzy is going to try to go for the shot. It goes over Tiffin, but now Relic's going to go for the play. Thaxter tries to fight for it, but Clean will contest. And Hungry Hippo is going to take it away from Ozio. Clean gets demoed. Now Hungry Hippo is going to try to center the play for Nova to make the shot. It's a little bit to the right. 30 seconds remains. Marietta has to make a goal now. We get another double demo with Thaxter and Clean. Ozio goes for the shot, but Hungry Hippo is there with the save. Now Ozio is going to try to set the play. Hungry Hippo is going to contest. Thaxter is going to set up, and Relic makes the goal, so it's tied 2 apiece. Yeah, so Relic bounce it. Thaxter will bounce it as well. Relic goes in. Clean tries to go for the save, and it doesn't quite go in. 14 seconds remain. It's not over yet. I mean, it's right now tied, but anyone can score within those 14 seconds. Clean's going to win that tip-off. Now 10 seconds remains. Nova is going to try to make the game-winning play. 3 seconds remains. 1 second. And Thaxter's going to try to knock it away. Ozio is going to be down. But now it's in overtime. Marietta needs to score this goal to stay alive in this series. If Tiffin scores, then it is match over. Rayleigh tries to go for the shot, but Hippo is able to save it. Clean's going to get demoed. Now Nova's going to try to take the fate into his hands. But Ozio's saying, not yet. But he's going to knock it away. But Hungry Hippo has recontested, setting up the play for Clean. The ball's on Marietta's right corner. Thaxter's going to try to make the play, but he misses. Ozio will try to knock it around. Clean's going to tip it over. Tries to make the shot, but it gets deflected all the way to the other side. Rayleigh's going to knock it over to Clean, but Hungry Hippo is there to block. Ozio goes for the play, but Hungry Hippo is there to try to set it up for Tiffin. And we see the ball is dangerously close to Marietta's goal. Nova tried to go for the shot, but doesn't get it. Graylick and Clean are going to fight for the ball. Ozio is going to come from behind to try to take it. Clean's going to try to take a shot at the goal. Baxter's there with the save. Graylick is going to try to take control of the ball, but Baxter will resume it. Clean's going to try to defend it, knocking it away, but Ozio is there to recontest, but Nova's right behind to knock it away from Tiffin's goal. Now we see Clean's going to try to set the play, and Clean does make the goal. And that is going to be it, folks. That is unfortunate. Tiffin will take the series 3-0. So what that does mean is Marietta is not guaranteed a spot in the playoffs yet. Unfortunately, they did not win to Mount Vernon or Tiffin. So I was looking at the schedule. Ohio Northern will be playing Manchester tomorrow. And if Ohio Northern wins, they're in the playoffs and Marietta is out. If Manchester wins, then Marietta is in the playoffs. So we will have to see how that goes. So playoff possibilities are no longer in Marietta's hands. It is going to be up to the Ohio Northern Manchester match. But all right. So that's going to be it for Rocket League. We do have our Overwatch match with Mountain Union in a little bit. So we're going to take a small break and get things set up for that match. So don't go away. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.